What's going on? Instagram Live, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, all the places I will post this video. This is Dr. Lee, the Persistence Coach, coming to you today from San Diego. And I want to chat quickly about a concept that I think is really relevant right now. And that is one, having goals, but the big piece is planning. So, planning kind of goes hand in hand with goal setting, because if you have a goal, you have something that you want to try to get to, typically you will formulate some sort of plan of action that then says, this is how I plan to accomplish this aspiration that I have. And so that planning part is what I really want to talk about, because a lot of us find ourselves in a position where we're at home. We are trying to figure out what to do. We're not sure what to do. Our entire, lives have been kind of changed. Our normal routines have changed. And many of us feel like we're in a rut, stuck, don't know what to do. Didn't plan for this, didn't have wasn't anticipating this. And so I just want to encourage you that even in this moment of kind of pause, there still is progress to be made. There still is growth to be had. But it requires that each person have a plan. It requires that you have an intention. It requires that you are thinking in terms of, how can I use this time to grow, improve, expand? And I really like the concept of expanding, because most of the thinking now is maintain. Most of the thinking is maintain. Very, very little thinking is involved in expanding. And so I just want to encourage everyone, if you find yourself in a rut and, hey, I don't feel like I used to feel, or I feel down, or however you might feel, all of that is understandable considering the circumstance. My encouragement to you is, how can you continue to grow or make momentum even now? And I say even now because we have some specific challenges now. But that doesn't mean that progress is impossible. It doesn't mean that you can't continue to move forward towards something, but it requires planning. And so, one of my gifts is the ability to help people plan. I mean, that's one of the things I take a lot of pride in, and that's one of the things that I get excited about is planning. Helping people plan. But many of us, we don't plan far enough. We might plan for a day, we might plan for a week, but we aren't planning years, and we definitely aren't planning decades. Okay, and so this is the type of planning that I want to start putting into people's minds, and I want you to start thinking about, how does this year fit into your 10-year plan? How does this year fit into your 20-year plan for your life? And this is critical planning, because you want to have intention with where you want to spend your life. Now, there's lots of areas of life where you can plan. Okay, so there's financial planning. There's planning when it comes to your health. There's career planning. There's planning when it comes to your career. There's, family planning. There's planning when it comes to building your family. All of these are major areas where each of us have the opportunity to plan, but many of us don't plan in all of those areas. All right, well, now I want to encourage you. If you find yourself, where you've slowed down a little bit, I would encourage you to plus up your planning, because as you plus up your plan, you can plus up action, because you can become innovative in figuring out how you can continue to, or how you can even start taking actions right now toward your plan. All right, so I want to help people see past and through this. We will overcome this. This is not the end of all. It's not going to be the end all be all. The worst might not be here, but it doesn't matter. We can continue to move forward. We can continue to plan. We can continue to prepare ourselves for when this is lifted, right? And that's what, that is how I feel you can thrive in these moments, is if you are able to hijack your mind back, take your mind back from the chaos that we're seeing on the regular, take your mind back and start to look at the possibilities and the potential, right? Continue to keep that in the forefront of your mind. All right, guys. So I hope this blessed you. I'm going to be talking about this a lot. And I'm going to be talking about this a lot. One of the things that I am looking to do this month is to take on a few more coaching clients into Persist Institute and Persist Coaching. And I just feel like this is a great opportunity to help encourage people to continue planning in their life and to continue to move forward toward their goals even when they feel like they're in a rut. Okay, so that is why I think this is critical right now. So I'm going to start doing some intro calls, doing some strategy sessions with people on a couple days a week. If you go to my bio, if you hit the link in my bio, it's going to say schedule your momentum call or your momentum session. And I want to talk to you about your plans. I want to talk to you about what you want to do. I want to talk about how I could potentially help you or not help you, or we could talk about planning. But at the end of the day, after that call, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to come on and come to be a part of Persist Institute of my Persist coaching program. Okay, because I think we can use this time. I think we can use all times, but I definitely think we can use this time for planning and to prepare. Okay, as we come out of this coronavirus or this COVID-19, as we come out of this. Those that were being resourceful and industrialists right now are the ones that are going to come out and be ready to go, right? Opposed to you waiting until it's lifted and now you're trying to get back in the groove. So that's why I think right now is important. So for the month of April, I'm going to be talking about this almost every day. Set your call up, hit the link in my bio, set the call up. Let me talk to you. We're going to do 30 minutes. We'll talk about where you're going, what you want to do, what's the vision, what's in your way, all of those things. And we'll see if I can help you push forward and make momentum, start momentum, continue momentum right now. God bless, Godspeed. Hit the link in my bio, set up your time. And until next time, keep pressing. Later.